guys. The sun is coming out right now. But hi, let's talk about my cloud sweater. I was super excited to knit the cloud sweater by petiteknit. The moment I saw the pattern, the moment the pattern came out, I knew I wanted to make this. I just really like how it looks. I like all the purling details. For me, it's just like the cutest sweater. I just know it's gonna be something I would wear a lot. I bought the pattern right away when it came out, and I bought the yarn really fast, and I got started as soon as I could, and this is the progress. I mean, it's not that far along. It's not too far. I haven't even finished the back yet, and I have decided I want to restart this with a different yarn. I have already talked about this a little bit over on Instagram, which if you don't already follow me, you should. I do talk a lot more on Instagram, more like kind of like a real-time update type thing, and I have like some announcements and stuff that I do pretty often on Instagram, so be sure to follow me. I will have it linked in the description below. I always have everything, all my socials linked on my website. If you didn't know, I do have a website that I built with Universe. Since I started YouTube, I have been wanting to make kind of like a link in bio page. So when Universe reached out to me, I thought it was the perfect timing for me to build my own link in bio page and have it be my website at the same time. Universe is an website building app. I was able to like build my whole website, my link in bio page, and my website from my iPad. It is super easy to use. I have no background in coding or website building whatsoever, and I was able to play around with it and figure out how to build the whole website. If you're still not comfortable and if you don't really know where to start, they also have an AI assistant called Gus. You can just type in what you want for your website and they will build it for you, and then you can go ahead and customize it to your own liking. They also have a lot of templates for you to choose from. For me, I started blank because I kind of already have my own like doodles and stuff that I want to add. And the cool thing is I was also able to add links to my own little doodles. You can also use the blogs that they have available to pretty much do anything you want. So they have a link blog that you can use to link your videos or your social media. Right now I'm just using it for more of like kind of like a digital diary, but if you are a pattern designer or you are a shop, they also have a sell blog that allows you to start selling your creations, and they also have a download blog for you to use as well if you want to, you know, upload your patterns to your website. Universe is free, completely free for you to use. You can download it and start using it right away. You can like play around a little bit. I really like the sound that it makes. That's why I love playing around with it, because the sounds are just like, I don't know, somehow it's like so satisfying to hear. But yeah, it is free. You can download it and start using it. But if you want to upgrade it to a pro plan, you would be able to remove the Universe branding. If you're an online shop, you will be able to make discount codes and you will have a lower flat 5% transaction fees and quicker payout. You can click the link in my description if you want to try Universe out for free, or if you want to upgrade to a pro, I also have a 25% discount for you as well. Thank you Universe for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I was really excited to use this yarn. This is the Berroco Mochi. I saw someone use this yarn. I don't know if you can see, but it's already like shedding everywhere. I saw someone use this yarn on a cardigan number 8, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I have this project saved in on my Ravelry for the longest time because I just really like how like soft and squishy this yarn looks, and I love all the speckles in them. And I had this like vision in my head of my cloud sweater looking like this, and I already had problem from the start. I was already struggling when I was making a swatch. Guys, it's already all tangled up. This was the first swatch that I made with this yarn, and the recommended needle size in the pattern, and I couldn't meet gauge. I'm like 2 centimeters off, and then I tried to stretch it with blocking and it's still like way too small, and I already don't like how the stitches look here. Like it's super see-through. I already didn't want to go up a needle size, but I had to because I just couldn't meet gauge, and I don't think I ordered enough to go up, to knit a size up. So I tried with a bigger needle, right? Immediately already too light and airy for my liking. So I decided to add more hair in it to make it more structured and thicker a little bit, and okay, it's not too bad. It turned out really nice, and I like how the mohair makes it lighter a little bit, but I still like don't 100% like it, you know? It's still pretty see-through, like you can see my fingers. But I decided, you know, I want to use this yarn. I have leftover mohair from my slip over project, so why not just use it? This is a good opportunity for me to use up the mohair as well, right? So using a 5mm, holding it with mohair, pretty much got gauge with this. So I got started, right? I casted this on, already in love with, you know, this structure and everything. So far I've had no problems with irritations. I didn't get it with mohair. I never got it with mohair before. I was knitting on this a few weeks ago, and my nose just started getting so itchy. I didn't know what it was. Like I had to stop knitting because it was like irritating me so much, and it started to trigger my allergies. You know, I have pets. I have 2 pets. Sometimes they give me allergies, sometimes they don't, and I thought it was my pets. But like the moment I stopped knitting, it went away. So I was like, if it's like this big of a piece and it's already like giving me this, what if it was like a whole ass sweater? And then I just don't like how much hair it has. I know like mohair, from my experience, my typical slip over, no, my boyfriend's slip over that I made using this same mohair, it calms down a little bit after washing, after I blocked it. But this yarn also has a lot of like fuss to it as well, and it's always like floating around. It's like floating around right now, and it's like really sheddy, and I don't know, I just like, it looks really soft and cloudy, and it's like the drapiest thing you have ever seen, and I can just like imagine how pretty it is going to be as a sweater. But like, okay, don't like how see-through it is. And I don't like how like airy this yarn is. I thought it was gonna be like more dense. Like if you see the original cloud sweater, I would say the project is pretty like tight knitted, and it looks like structured. It looked dense, you know, and that's the look I like more than this. There's nothing wrong with this, but like it's just not what I would want for my cloud sweater, you know. I decided I want to restart it with a different yarn, and one of you on the Discord use Cos from Sandnes Garn, so I went ahead and bought it. Isn't this the prettiest green you have ever seen? Tell me, if the yarn is called Pistachio, I'm gonna buy it. So this was one of the recommended yarn in the pattern as well. She recommends holding it with mohair, but I don't want to do that unless I really have to, because that's just gonna be too much hair for me, you know. And I already made a swatch. I just like, the moment I got this yarn, I just had to like use it. It is so soft. They both like soft, but I can already feel this one is so much airier than this. Like it feels denser. But the thing is, they both the same blends. They have the same blends of fibers. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna like put the stats up so you can read it on the screen. Similar blends of fibers, different composition. So this one is already like denser, like they both hairy. I don't really know like using that word, but like they both pretty fussy. But like you can see how like this sheds a lot more. In conclusion, this yarn sheds a lot more. It's too airy for my liking, so I decided I want to use this KOS from Sandnes Garn, and I'm already loving it so much. I'm making a swatch. I already like how the stitches look so much better than Mochi. This is with the same needle size, and look at how like more neat and tight that looks. This one is just like that, you know? I mean, this is not blocked, but like you can already like see the difference. I don't know if you can, but yeah. So I am going to be restarting my cloud sweater, and I have like 7 balls of this yarn that I want to sell. Someone already reached out to me on Discord that they want to buy this yarn. So like I said, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be giving away and selling a lot of yarn, so be sure to follow me on Instagram or like join the Discord. I post on both quite frequently. I'm really sad, like I had to like go out of my way to buy this yarn because it's being discontinued, and I had to like look for it for this specific color, and now I can't even use it because it gives me allergies, which I'm really sad about, but I am excited to be restarting this. I'm going to finish a swatch. I mean, this is low-key see-through too. Am I being biased? Is it because I just want to use this yarn now and I'm making excuses for myself? Don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go finish a swatch, gonna block it, and I'll keep you guys updated. Welcome to another week. Welcome to a new vlog. One more thing I forgot to mention is that another reason that I want to restart this is because for some reason this project originally, like with the Mochi yarn, this project was not bringing me joy at all. One thing I realized is that how much I want to work on a project depends a lot on the yarn that I'm using. So like I said, Noro, when I use Noro, I want to work on that project all the time. And the yarn I'm using for my red cardigan as well is just like, for some reason it's just like satisfying to knit, and it just like brings me so much joy to knit. But like for some reason this project with this yarn, it's just not like, I just don't want to work on it. I just don't want to pick it up, you know, despite the fact that I like the pattern and I like I'm excited to like finish the project so much, but for some reason I just don't want to be working on it. So, and like this with the new yarn that I got, I really like it so much better even when knitting the swatch. So that is saying a lot already, like, you know. So if a project is not bringing me joy, I don't want to force myself to continue working on it. So that's another reason that I want to like change the yarn for this project. So finish the swatch. I am going to go block it now and see. I'm like 1 centimeter off gauge. Let's hope it blooms a little bit after blocking, and we'll see if I have to go up a needle size. I really don't want to go up a needle size. I really like how it looks right now. So let's go block, and I'll see you later. it's been a couple of days. My dog's right here, so if you see me looking down, it's because of him. Anyway, it's been a couple of days. The swatch is dry and she's looking gorgeous. This is, I got gauged with 4.5mm, so I am excited to start this. I just want to do like a side-by-side comparison again, because I watched the clip back and then I realized you can't really tell the difference. But I just wanna, I don't know if I can like add a picture or something, but this one is, this yarn feels very like gappy, and like when you knit it together, even with 4.5, and it's just like a lot gappier than this, and the yarn like is really light and weak. I remember it broke at one point when I was knitting like the whole garment, so that's another reason. And this is how it looks. If you can't see it, I'll put a picture. I'll try to take a picture so you can like see the difference. But I want to finish my red cardigan before I start the cloud sweater, because I mentioned in the last video that I only have 2 whips at the moment. I have this, and then I have my Winona polo pullover. So it's been nice to only have like 2 whips. It's good for my mind, like my mental health. So I want to finish this first. I'm very close. I am working on the second sleeve right now, and I kind of was knitting on the bottom edge, so the bottom I-cord edge. I finished it, and so basically I had to connect the I-cord string that I knitted to the body, the bottom of the body, and then I continue knitting the edge all the way to the other side, and then once I'm done, I continue to knit the I-cord string for the other side of the cardigan, and I'm done with that. So right now I'm just knitting on the body. So this is what I'm gonna be working on this weekend. Sleeve, I mean. So I'm gonna finish this sleeve, and then all that's left for me to do is knitting the neckline edge, and I'll be finished. I'm really excited to wear this. I wanna get it done before it gets too hot. It's like really hot today. Like it's gonna be hot this weekend. So yeah, that's the thing. So I want to finish this red cardigan before I start my cloud sweater. I also want to like reorganize my yarn today, because it's been bothering me so much. Like I've been thinking about this for the whole week. For some reason, it's just like, I don't know, it was making me so anxious knowing that I have so much yarn in my closet. I'm gonna show you in a minute, but that's the update on this cloud sweater and my red cardigan. So let me show you. I want to like reorganize so bad. I just know, like I cleaned my house this morning. Okay, so if you guys been following me, you know I have this shelf, right? That I used to put my yarn on them. I used to put my yarn on this shelf, and when I went away on my trip, my cat was like knocking off the yarn off the shelf, and my boyfriend was using the room every day, so he told me like she was playing with the yarn and she was knocking them off. So I told him to like just put everything in the closet. So this is this is the state of my closet right now. So he like, I didn't even remember I have this bag. I put everything on that shelf in this bag, and it's like all of my cotton yarn, and then all of my swatches from like projects, and then I don't even know where that came from. Anyway, all that, and then this one bag. That's my rainbow cardigan. I left it out, and then like I think my cat like scratched on it or something, and then there's like one loose stitch here. Anyway, so yeah, this shelf is fine. She's neat and organized, but I have like acrylic yarn back there. Like, can you see? My cat was like playing with the strings. Like, she was like pulling the string out from the skein, like from the middle of the skein. So I had to like put it back here. So like basically I can't even use that shelf anymore. I have to put all of my yarn here, and it's like, it's been messy. So I need to clean, guys. I just need to organize this weekend. So I'm gonna do like a time lapse. I don't even know where to start. I also have like yarn in this box. I also have yarn in this box. Like, I just shoved everything in there. So yeah, and I have like all of my unfinished projects in here as well. So I am going to reorganize. So like in this bag is like all the pieces that I need to hand wash. But anyway, I'll do a time lapse and I will see you later. Like these like sunflowers that I started, I think it was like in October. I think I was going to make like a pillowcase cover for this, so now that I'm looking at it again, I want to go back to work on it again.